And there came a day unlike any other, when Earth's mightiest heroes found themselves united against a common threat.
There's something really scary about a guy with a knife who just snaps.
Let's do some gratuitous violence.
Hello, this is God.
Yes, hello, it's Earth. Can you cure global warming?
Click.
You will witness what happens here today, and you will tell of it later.
What, seahorse seashell party? Who didn't invite me?
All right.
Let the game begin. You must watch, team. It'll all be over soon.
My name is Kaplan from Equityarcade. I am the CEO and founder.
Tell me about Equityarcade. What is it about, and what are you guys doing?
So Equityarcade is a platform that allows the general public to invest in early stage gaming companies and startups.
So it's kind of like a specific Kickstarter almost.
Kickstarter's a little bit different. Kickstarter and Indiegogo or returns crowdfunding. Basically, you're making a donation. This, you're actually buying some sort of interest in the company, so you'll participate in the profits of the company.
Okay, that's a
like angel investment almost. It sounds almost a little like angel investment for gaming companies, but not.
The thing with angels is that angels meet a certain wealth requirement. This is the general public.
Yeah.
Essentially, what happened, without going too much into the security elements of it, after Twitter and Facebook had their private security transactions before they went public, a lot of people were able to participate and make a lot of money in that area, but the general public wasn't allowed to invest. So it's not really fair that the average person wasn't allowed to invest in those things, where, you know, if you were at a certain wealth level or you're an institution, you're allowed to invest. So the government came out under the Jobs Act Title III with a new regulation that allows the general public to invest in early stage and startup companies.
It's amazing. Very nice. So what are some of the games that you're starting to try and get funded right about now?
We're actually just launching at the end of Q2, beginning of Q3. Right now we're just getting our final projects and going live with that stuff. So we're just getting all our ducks in the line. But what we've actually done that's really cool is that we started I think we started in September, and we started building a presence online through content that cultivated a community that was interested in the commercial, cultural, and financial aspects of gaming. And then we converted them over to the financial platform. So the idea there is that you have a community of people who are gamers but want to be gamer shareholders. So it's already an ingrained community. And then when you go to raise, basically for your gaming project or your game or your company, there's an embedded community of people who are interested in what you're doing already.
So with this is kind of. I think I like the angel thing, the angel comparison as well. I do see that, but much broader. Are they going to get a say in the production of the games, or is that going to be up to whoever is asking for money?
Each project is its own project. Obviously, if a guy like Kojima came in, let's hope and wanted to use our platform, it'd be at different parameters than if we had some indie project that's awesome but doesn't necessarily have the reputation or the gravitas associated with that.
Now this can really be just anybody? Like if I gave a nickel, I own a nickel's worth in this company? Or is there going to be like a minimum set, a maximum set? The
minimum we intend to launch with is $100.
Okay.
So it's not too high, it's not cost prohibitive, and the idea is that the more people that invest, it's actually better for the company. You're going to have a group of shareholders that's going to happen. These are also going to be the first adopters, the people who scream from the mountaintops. Those are the people who are going to be on social media talking about your project. So it allows the project to gain steam. These people who invest in the game aren't just going to be, it's not going to be a donation, it's not going to be a user. It's a little bit more of a deeper engagement, such that that person will want to promote your project or your company.
So you guys are pretty much ready. You're just not saying who you are, who you're working with yet. But there's a lot riding on it. But there's a lot looking forward to come out soon.
Definitely. So what we did is that my background is financial services and securities law. I was a securities attorney before I got into gaming, and essentially we saw it as a businessman's risk to start developing the platform before the final regulation was adopted. We understood the general parameters. The rules were probably going to be, there might have been 3 to 5% variance is what we anticipated in the rules. So we got started developing hardcore on the platform August, maybe a little bit before. So we're really ready to go, and we're just vetting our first projects now to go ahead and go live to the world. One of the things that with the platform that we've actually done that's unique and it's really cool is we've sort of socialized the investment process. When you go, obviously you can choose to have a private account, but if you choose to make your account public, you create a profile, you'll have the ability to message other people on the platform, create followers, have friends, and really it's going to be a social investment process. And what's cool about that is that when I make an investment, that my followers will get a notification. Oh, this person you follow made an investment. Maybe you'll like this project. So it makes it more of a social process to invest in. So it's sort of cool.
And just as a reminder, this is working a lot like stocks and investing in any other company. You could invest in some downers too. It doesn't necessarily mean you're going to win and make $1 million off it.
I think just to be clear, to really be clear, it's riskier than investing in stocks. This is an early stage and startup company. When you invest in the public securities market, that's a later stage company that's gone public. It's done an IPO that usually has a bunch of revenue, that has some sort of real business going on. These are startups and early stage businesses. There's inherent risk involved, but just like on the opposite side of that, there's a greater reward. One of the main reasons that I thought about this and that we started this is that we had a project like Oculus Rift, and they raised a couple $1 million, 2 or 3, I don't remember exactly, on Kickstarter. And then that company sells for $2 billion. Maybe I'm off by the numbers exactly, but billions of dollars. And the problem is the people who supported that, who funded that project, they'll eventually get an Oculus. That's great, but it doesn't sit well with me. And the idea of having those people who actually promote the early project then go on to actually participate in the profits if there's a cash out or if there's a dividend or a buyout or they go public, that's awesome. And that really allows the community to be a part of what they're doing.
That's a really good explanation. That kind of sold me on what this is. Right then and there. Yeah, you gave money and now you're going to get an Oculus. You spend $900 or you got the free one that you gave money. Is there anything that I haven't brought up that you want to bring up yourself that was important for you?
One of the things I think that is important to us is that we are focusing on the gaming industry, but gaming industry isn't just games. Obviously, it could be a gaming property. It could be a middleware company. It could be some sort of esports thing. There's lots of different stuff within the gaming industry. It doesn't just have to be a game itself that's going to be racing on our platform. It could be anything that has to do with
Equityarcade is growing a community of gamers who are passionate about the industry and looking for a chance to influence their favorite games. And we plan on helping you do just that with our groundbreaking Title III investment platform. You see, unlike traditional crowdfunding, where backing a project will get you a sticker, a t-shirt, or a buggy early release of the game, you get equity in the company. And you can get started right now simply by signing up. We'll let you know the moment the platform is live, and you can start owning a piece of the action.